Conflict Resolution 101. Conflict is a natural part of life. Managing conflict in a healthy way helps strengthen our relationship with people we care about. Here are 5 quick tips for resolving conflict. Number 1. Focus on the problem at hand. Focus on the issues being discussed. Bringing up old mistakes can get in the way of finding a solution. Number 2. Recognize and control your own feelings. During an argument, take a moment to collect your thoughts and feelings, then respond in a calm and respectful manner. Number 3. Be willing to forgive. Throughout life, we have all made mistakes. Be open to apologizing and forgiving. The end goal is to strengthen the relationship. Number 4. Don't just listen, but hear. Keep an open mind when another person is telling you their side of the story. Actively listen to understand their point of view. Number 5. Negotiate and compromise. People's ideas or perspectives may be different from yours. Try to take others' thoughts into consideration and work towards a compromise. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. An ancient Greek physician once said, and I quote, "Nature itself is the best physician," end quote. As we gather today to launch our tourism awareness program under the theme Be Well in Nature, this quote serves as a fitting reminder of the connection between wellness, our environment, and the experiences that make Dominica unique. On behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority, I am pleased to welcome you to the official launch of our 2026 Tourism Awareness Program. A special good morning to Mr. Claudius Lestrade, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Odile John Baptist, the Product Promotions Manager of Discover Dominica Authority, Ms. Wendy Lake, Destination Marketing Manager of Discover Dominica Authority, Mr. Bert Paul, National Coordinator of the Dominica 4-H Club, Ms. Dafrica Thomas, Wellness Practitioner and Advocate, members of the media, our invited guests, viewers tuning live via DBS Radio, MO News, Kyrie FM, GIS, the Ministry of Tourism, and the Discover Dominica Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. My name is Monel Alexis. I'm the Public Relations and Communication Specialist at Discover Dominica Authority, and this morning I will be your guide throughout this press conference. This year's observance will feature a series of activities designed to engage communities, students, tourism stakeholders, and the wider public throughout June and into July. Thank you once again for joining us as we officially begin this year's observance. To commence our program, it is my pleasure to invite the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Mr. Claudius Lestrade, to deliver the official launch remarks. Mr. Lestrade.
Good morning, all. I want to recognize Ms. Odile John Baptist, the Product Promotions Manager of Discover Dominica Authority and the officer in charge, Destination Marketing Manager of DDA, Ms. Wendy Lake, Mr. Bert Paul, the National Coordinator of the Dominica 4-H Club, Ms. Dafrica Thomas, Wellness Practitioner and Advocate, members of the media, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Dennis Charles Pemberton, I want to say it's my pleasure to officially launch Tourism Wellness Program, Awareness Program 2026. This is an important period for the Ministry's calendar dedicated to increasing national awareness of the value of tourism. Each year, Tourism Awareness Month provides a platform to reflect on the direction of the tourism sector while recognizing the efforts of our stakeholders and encouraging greater public participation in the development of one of Dominica's most important industries. This year, Tourism Awareness Month is being observed under the theme Positioning Dominica Through Wellness Tourism. This theme invites us to look closer at one of the most promising areas for the continued growth and diversification of the Dominica's tourism sector. The Ministry selected Wellness Tourism Month as this year's focus because it aligns naturally with Dominica's strengths and with the direction of global travel. Across the world, visitors are becoming more intentional about the destinations they choose, with greater emphasis being placed on the value of the overall experience. Trends show increased interest in destinations that offer a genuine connection to nature and culture, rather than experiences that can be easily replicated elsewhere. This shift presents a clear opportunity for Dominica to position itself as the leading wellness destination in the region. Dominica is not categorized as a destination built around mass tourism or the traditional sun, sea, and hotel model. The island appeal lies in its natural environment, which is further enriched by cultures which emanate from it, offering visitors a distinct experience. Globally, wellness tourism has grown into one of the most dynamic areas of the tourism industry. The sector has valued approximately $18.4 billion in 2022 and is projected to continue expanding significantly in the years ahead. This level of growth demonstrates that wellness evolved from a marginal area of traditional travel to become a major driver of tourism development and destination competitiveness. For small island destinations, this is particularly important because it supports a more sustainable approach to tourism development, as it can draw value from natural assets and local knowledge. For Dominica, wellness tourism is not a trend that we have to manufacture, because many of the elements that define the sector already exist across our island. Our volcanic landscape and geothermal resources provide a clear advantage, particularly in the communities such as Waterwaven, where hot springs are already part of the community's wellness identity. The opportunity also extends to agricultural communities, where traditional knowledge and farm-based experiences can support a wider wellness offering rooted in the island's landscape and heritage. However, Dominica's wellness offering cannot depend on the physical environment alone. While our natural assets create the setting, the visitor experience is shaped by how the destination is managed, presented, and delivered. Wellness must therefore be reflected in the standards and quality of our service providers and the pride in which we share our communities and culture. This makes wellness tourism a shared responsibility. Communities are central because many of Dominica's wellness assets are located in the rural community spaces, where local knowledge and stewardship help give the experience its authenticity.
What is the Eastern Caribbean Economic Union? Well, quite simply, an economic union is an agreement among a group of countries that allows the free movement of capital, people, goods, and services among these countries without restrictions being imposed. Countries in an economic union also adopt a common set of social policies, like access to healthcare, education, and jobs, and also monetary policies aimed at ensuring their economies remain stable and prosperous. It's like many small cogwheels coming together to form one large, interdependent, and strong system. Why was the Eastern Caribbean Economic Union established, and which countries are in it? An economic union facilitates a pooling of resources among its members to allow more business and competitive outcomes and enhance economic opportunities for citizens. As of the signing of the revised Treaty of Bastia on June 18, 2010, 7 member states of the OECS established the Eastern Caribbean Economic Union: Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Other OECS member states are free to join the union.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Minister, welcome, as well as Juliet. Thank you for joining us. Minister, this partnership has taken a lot of work to bring to fruition. How do you feel now that it is complete?
No, I feel really satisfied. From the first time we started talking, our team started discussing this partnership, I think we align. I mean, it's like you meet a partner and you just know that's the right fit for you. And in a sense, the teams worked together. They went through all the details, as you heard from the CEO. But I mean, we were aligned. I mean, the culture, the community approach of Arsenal aligns with us, a destination that appreciates culture, appreciates community, and has a clear sense of history and identity. And I think we were really delighted to have gone through this exercise. And I'm super happy at where we are today.
Juliet, we understand that you've been to St. Lucia before on holiday. What are you most looking forward to experiencing when you come back to visit as a part of this partnership?
Well, thank you first of all, thank you everybody for welcoming us into the room there. I wish we were there in person, but we've prized the minister away to come and meet the rest of the Arsenal family on our partnership at our partnership summit. So I'm really looking forward to coming back. I came in January 2025 and stayed up in the north of the island and experienced the most amazing thing with two other couples. We hired a villa and we traveled around. We went by boat down to Sugar Beach and spent many an afternoon on Pigeon Island, swimming off there. I think my husband said he was going to swim across the Caribbean, but we had the most amazing holiday there, and we are absolutely delighted with this partnership in the Slot household, but also in Arsenal because we all want to come and visit. And as we said, we're hoping to host one of our partner conferences in the island in the coming years. But on behalf of all of us, I can't reiterate enough what Ernest has said. So we're on first name terms now. I don't call him minister anymore. We are absolutely delighted with this partnership. We believe in really finding the right culture with everybody we work with. And as he said, we found that in the room when we sat around together and talked about so many shared values. And that is so important, a place to start. And now we're looking to see how we can build on that. And obviously today, I actually feel quite emotional watching all of those videos and seeing everybody in the room over there and wishing we were with you, just about what an exciting partnership we've been able to put together with a really, really big and detailed rights package that was going to have so many different opportunities to explore, not just, as we said, promoting the tourism, but also looking at the football academy and how sustainable investment, and just so much to build upon and to do over the coming 5 years, and hopefully many, many, many more years after that.
Thank you, Juliet. Minister, wishes do come true, right?
It does. You just have to believe, work hard, and it will come true.
That's what we said after 22 years when we won the league this year.
Exactly. And it's the culture of Arsenal. It's not about winning the trophy, it's about connection. It's about the shared values of community and identity, knowing what you stand for. And you know if you do it right, it will come and pay off for all your hard work.
So, Minister, what are you looking forward to the most when the 2026-2027 football season begins?
Well, I mean, I think we won the Premier League. So this coming year, I won the Premier League, the Champions League, and maybe one other. So we've already put some pressure on Juliet to make sure that everything is in place. But on a serious note, I believe the partnership will bring tremendous benefits to St. Lucia. For tourism marketing, for sure, we have such an exposure now like we've never had before. And also for us, importantly, is the youth development, women football development. For me, that's really, really important. And I know Minister Kazima is there, Darren is there, Julian is there, and they know the importance of ensuring we create the foundations for our young people.
How does the Eastern Caribbean Economic Union benefit me? You can now visit, live, and work in any member state without the need for a work permit or skill certificate and have access to all services. Your employment options are therefore expanded. As a consumer, you will have duty-free access to a wider number of sellers beyond your shores, as goods moving between member states will no longer attract import duties and charges. As a business owner, you benefit because you have the right to establish in any member state. So, if say Carib Tile wants to expand across the OECS, there are no longer any restrictions and technical barriers to establishing their business. The union is also good for service providers such as doctors, teachers, tradesmen, accountants, who can now provide their services to clients in other member states. The OECS has a proud history and bright future, and together, through our economic union, we are working to deliver a better standard of living for all of our citizens.
Dax Rodney Bay presents a location for your special activity. Because your event deserves to be a memorable experience. The perfect destination for your next function. Easy and convenient parking in Rodney Bay with the support that you require to host your event. From conferences and meetings to birthday celebrations and special events, we work with your needs. We make every moment special and memorable. Offering air-conditioned indoor seating and expandable outdoor ambience. Dax Restaurant Rodney Bay. Call today to book your next event. Telephone number 758-572-2942.
St. Lucia, it's my town, I'ma take you around. sport in general is full of people who travel. You look at the major global sporting events of the World Cup, the Olympics, and then you drill down into all the individual sports that have their own world championships. So sports supporters, which are a large number of people around the world, are inherently travelers. And there is an opportunity, I believe, and that is why there are some really, really strong, powerful relationships between sport and travel. There's such a synergy between the industries and the audiences. What we want to do is to overlay our understanding of the types of travelers that the destination wants to attract with our audiences.
The football capital of the world is London. Full of Premier League clubs, full of competition. If you can make it here, you can make it everywhere. Whoever owns London is likely to be among the best teams in the world, attracting the best players, partners and cash. Considering the competition, and looking at the last 20 years, we have just witnessed a remarkable comeback story. For a long time, London belonged to Arsenal. But in recent years, it looked much different. London was blue and Arsenal meme material. It was also reflected in the balance sheets. In the last 5 years, Tottenham and Chelsea both made more money than Arsenal. The pandemic made things worse, and Arsenal even slipped to 4th place in the City ranking. Until 2023. Arsenal is set to get back on London's football throne, thanks to a far-sighted strategy and a business move that changed the whole club. Welcome to Athletic Interest and how Arsenal reclaimed London.
The model employed by GPH is that, especially within the Caribbean region, we sign concession agreements with the individual governments who are the owners of the ports. What we do within those concession agreements, it gives us the opportunity to invest and improve the infrastructure. So we spend the money, we raise the capital, invest it in improving the infrastructure, and we get the opportunity to operate that infrastructure for a finite period. Ownership never leaves the destination. So the governments of each destination continues to own the facilities throughout our concession period. So we are not the owners. So you may hear from time to time, someone say, oh, GPH bought the port. We do not buy ports, and that's not how the company runs.
Hello everyone, I am Raquel John of the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. Today we have the pleasure of welcoming our Global Peter Award winners for 2026. These are the best of the best in the travel industry, awarding them for selling the most St. Lucia throughout 2025. We are rewarding the best of the best from the United States, Canada, the Caribbean, and of course, the United Kingdom. Today, we brought the agents on a Lucian lifestyle road trip experience along the west coast of St. Lucia. They got to visit schools, read books to the students, and of course, give back through our Park for a Purpose initiative as well. They also got to do the distillery experience, bamboo rafting. They got to experience the trolley train, and of course, the party bus right here in St. Lucia. There's so much more to see, so much more to celebrate. On Saturday, they received their awards for, again, selling so much St. Lucia. We can't wait to welcome them, to celebrate them, and to continue to let St. Lucia inspire them.
I've been a travel agent for 30 plus years, and I've been blessed to be able to go to a lot of beautiful places, but St. Lucia by far is my absolute favorite. Every time I come, I experience something new, I see something new. I've met the most wonderful people on the island. I have to keep coming back because I don't know that I will ever see or do everything that St. Lucia has to offer those that visit here, whether it be going to people's homes, whether it be tours and activities and the most beautiful hotels. I have to keep coming back because I'll never learn it all. I never will sell it all. And I just have something to offer to all my clients that is unique to this island.
The experience that the St. Lucia Tourist Authority does is just amazing on this island. They take us out to see something different every year. Year after year, we see a different part of the island. You got Rodney Bay and Castries, and there's just so much to see and do here. So make sure when you get to St. Lucia, you get off the property, you come out and you feel the hospitality of these people, because that's where it's at. It's in the people.
So basically, we are a company that is fully owned by the airline industry. We have roughly 400 members. The majority of those are airlines. We have airlines and airports that represent roughly 95% of the worldwide traffic. We operate in 200 countries, and we're really focusing on helping travel with technology. What does it mean? When you travel, SITA has different technological enablers in all the travel chain. Meaning when you start booking your travel, we are there. When you start applying for a visa, for electronic travel authorization, we are in that part of the process. When you get into the airport, SITA is there. We have been in the Caribbean for about 50 years. Today in the Caribbean, there are roughly 30 countries and territories. Today, SITA is in 1/3 of those countries, giving services to the airports mainly. We have 15 airport customers. And with our government solutions, we have 3 countries that we're serving from a government standpoint with solutions that enable basically tourism and travel. We have solutions in Aruba, we have solutions in the Dominican Republic, and also in Jamaica. Really, what we're looking into the Caribbean is to make the Caribbean what we call a digital hub. What does it mean? Really, we want to put our technology and start doing a lot of innovation. Mm-hmm. Because what happens when we do technology with innovation, we attract businesses, we attract tourists, and that is unique in this part of the world. We have plenty of products, but really what we are boosting a lot and promoting a lot, there are like two different things. One is really to enable tourism, that is travel credentials. So basically it's the use of biometrics with a credential in your wallet that enables travelers to go through all the tourism process seamlessly. What does it mean? That you can get into a country just with your face, and you can even use those credentials eventually for different touch points of the tourist. First of all, issue in the Caribbean connectivity. That's the first thing I would love to see. Secondly, biometric corridors among the Caribbean enable tourism, that I could travel from island to island just with my face. As simple like that. I would love to see that, basically.
You think we can get there?
Sure, why not? Technologically, well, it can happen, absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.